feeling frustrated, lacking motivation, having a bad relationship with food, feeling overweight, feeling sluggish, lacking energy. This is just something a lady I was chatting with today who was signing up as a new client, and she was telling me she's been going through these things now for the last 20 years. She's been on this vicious cycle of trying different weight loss plans, trying different diets, doing juicing, doing fasting, going to trainers, doing all these different things, but literally she'll go lose weight, put it back on, lose weight, put it back on. So really the impact this was having for her wasn't just about her own self-confidence and self-esteem. It was affecting her career, it was affecting her family life, her energy levels, how she's seen herself. When she'd be out with friends, she'd want to cover herself up. She was kind of dreading coming into summer now because they might go to the beach or whatever. And again, it's coming back to she really wants to kind of hide away. So if you can kind of relate to any of this stuff, this is kind of basically what we went through. That we needed to focus on, first of all, why she's falling off the wagon every time she starts to make progress. What are the triggers that actually start to kick in when she's starting to make progress? And when you can actually figure those things out, when you can actually put a system in place to recognize that stuff, it's so much easier to continue and keep on moving on. Doing stuff like this and overcoming these challenges on your own can be really, really hard, especially for someone like this that had been doing it for 20 years already. Now, the habits that you've built over 20 years does not disappear in a week or 2 weeks. It takes time, it takes commitment, and it takes a lot of work from you as well to actually recognize when these times are popping up, because those are the times that you need the help the most. Those are the times when you come across these barriers that you need someone on the other side to say, do you know what, I'm going to help you climb up and over that barrier. So by setting a specific training plan in place, a specific eating plan in place, that of course fits around your health, fits around your lifestyle, works for you, works for your family, then you know you're at a good starting point. Because the last thing you want to do is get overwhelmed with stuff, completely change up your whole life to be able to do this, because that's probably what you've done before. That you've changed everything, going to lose weight, and then you start losing weight, and then everything goes out the window. So that obviously doesn't work. So as long as you are able to put the plan in place that suits you and suits your lifestyle, it's so much easier to maintain long term. So that's what we're going to do with her now. We're going to have her food plan, we're going to have her training plan, and we're also going to focus on habits. Obviously habits take time as well, so once we implement having say 2 to 3 habits a week, give that 2 to 3 weeks to kick in when she starts to do them with food, with water, with exercise, with walking, all these things, then we can slowly start to introduce new habits as well and build on them as the weeks and months go on. And then of course, once we get to that stage where she's losing weight, she's feeling happier in herself, then all we got to do is readjust the goals. Because when we readjust the goals, then we can start to implement new things again moving forward. And that's the key, is focusing on the steps to move forward rather than focusing too much on the end goal. Because it's the journey that you go on is where you're going to learn the most and where you're going to actually start to develop yourself so much more. And of course, along the way, you're going to start feeling happier in yourself. You're going to feel more energized. Your weight's going to come down. You're going to drop body fat. You're going to notice your clothes are fitting better. You'll feel more confident in yourself. Your family will actually see that in you. And you'll probably be more of a happier person, even around your friends. You'll be more energized in work. You'll be more productive. So there's so many benefits that will go with this to help you progress and move forward. So if you're someone kind of stuck there, don't feel like you have to be stuck there forever. There is a way out as long as you're willing to commit to actually taking action on it and moving forward. As always, make sure to hit that like button and follow my stuff. If you feel you need help in any way at all, feel free to reach out.